The DAX and UK 100 continued the bullish momentum, rallied massively, rallied strongly towards the all-time high levels. Both have breached the record levels here, while the US 100 and the Dow Jones were not the ones which were left behind. They also tried to catch up and try to move towards the highs here. So what to expect from the indices, these four indices in the coming week? We're gonna see with the help of charts and indicators. Yes, coming week the inflation data coming in from US and UK and Europe are definitely going to bring impact to the markets. Can we expect a reversal from here, or these are rallying towards the record highs? What is going to be our strategy? Let's see, have a look. First, we'll look into the US indices with Nasdaq and Dow Jones, followed with the DAX and in the end UK 100. You can also skip to your favorite instruments by clicking on the chapters. Do like, share, and comment. Subscribe and press the bell icon to watch the daily updates as well. I do share twice a day updates every day for these indices, and this is the only channel to give you two updates and two targets every day with precision such that you can all profit. Also, join the free Telegram channel for live market updates and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Let's have a look at Nasdaq 100. Nasdaq 100 on the 4-hour charts. See stronger rise here and then taking support from the 20 period moving average. Again a rise, but it has again come to test the support from the 20 period moving average. Thus, it is very, very important for Nasdaq 100 in the coming week to break below 18,100 and 18,000 levels. If these two levels are taken, we can expect a reversal in indices where the prices might try to fall below 17,800. Now 17,800, which was first resistance level earlier, is now going to be a massive support. So let's see if it breaks below this, then we can consider that as a reversal. In fact, if you look at the 4-hour chart, see, this is the broader channel in which it is trading, and when the next week opens, the support levels are going to be somewhere here in the zone between 17,800 to 600. So this is one observation. The stochastic is falling sharp. The MACD is still bearish on the 4-hour charts after crossing over at the top, and RSI is near to the highs here. Coming to the now, look at the daily chart. See, it is trading in this bullish channel is what we have seen on the 4-hour charts as well. Where are the lows of this channel? Towards 17,600 levels, almost hitting the top of the channel. We have seen price is shying away from the rise, and we have seen Tech 100 towards the end of the day closing at the doji. Now this is one observation, because see, if you look at the daily charts, the moving averages are crossing over here, signs of bullishness. The 50-100 period moving average all looking upwards. This is again signs of bullishness. Now see the movement here, one bigger bullish candle, couple of retracement, then bullish candle here, but the last candle is the one which is indecision. So in the coming week, first observation, if you see Tech 100 trading below 18,080, 18,100 levels, we can expect further bearishness. And then if it breaks below 18,000 levels, we can expect a move towards 17,800 first support and 17,600. Breaking below this, you can say it is reversing. Now, if you look at the daily charts, see, this was the bullish channel, then the retracement, and it is trying to break out again. It is forming the flag pattern. It is giving a breakout, so it might continue on the upside for a little while. The stochastic overbought. MACD is still divergent and bullish, looking upwards. RSI is also looking upwards, staying. Coming to the weekly charts, if you look at the weekly charts, yeah, last week also I have mentioned, see, preceding candle comes with a tail and a top closing at the top. Then we can expect that this move this week might also continue on the upside. Now, what has happened here? It has breached past the highs and erased all the losses from the last few weeks, and see, it has come towards 18,250 levels. Now, look on the upside, 18,400 is one milestone. It needs to break 18,400, 450. If Nasdaq 100 in the coming week breaks beyond 18,400, 450, remember 18,600 and 19,000 is on cards. If it breaks beyond 18,450 and 18,600 levels, 19,000 is certainly on cards. This is one observation you should not miss. But what is happening right now? If you look at the movement here on Tech 100, after the rise here, it is retraced and it is again on the up move. Now look at the last candle here. It is closed with a slight drop. Now trying to show a pullback. So if it drops below 17,800, remember it is going to be a sharper fall here. See, this sharp drop, recovery, and if it gives a breakout, it is going to be a stronger one. We have to be careful. One must not forget that the prices are still staying elevated here. Thus, a pullback has to be there very, very soon. Stochastic rising. Now, why I am saying so? Look at the MACD on the weekly charts. It has crossed over at the top. It is trading with divergence. It is staying bearish. It has not much of a scope on the down, and that is why I say next week we have to be careful. As long as 18,400, 450 is not taken, We should not be treating this as bullish. In fact, let me include 18600 as well. It is only above 18600 I will consider tech 100 as bullish, else it is going to fall back sharply. That is what we can expect from here. RSI rising. Coming to the month. Now look at monthly chart. The rise, the retracement. The rise, it has started to retrace. Remember, this is the first bearish candle. And what has happened here? Look at these three highs beautifully aligned here, and this is why also I say that now is the time for tech 100 to reverse. And if you see it is staying below 18,100, then 18,000 levels, stay bearish 17,800, below that stay bearish 17,600, and below that stay bearish. We are going to look forward to a massive reversal in tech 100 which can take it further down. Now see, it is just the divergence of the price from the 20 period calls for it to converge a bit. Stochastic is also overbought, but the MACD, this is one thing which is contrary to the observation here. The MACD is still looking upwards and it is still bullish. RSI is rising. So looking at this, I will recommend a buying entry in the coming week at 18,240, 250 levels, where you can expect it to move towards 18,300, 350, 400, 450 till 18,450. Put a 50 points trailing stop loss. Very clear. You can buy here at 18,200, but then till 450 you have to put a 50 points trailing stop loss. Do not keep Nasdaq 100 as bullish. Do not consider Nasdaq 100 as bullish. In fact, even if it breaks beyond 18,450, chances, the farther it stays bullish, the chances of a reversal will be very, very high here. On the downside, you can sell here at 18,100 itself. Remember 18,000, 17,900, 17,800. Three very, very strong support levels. Below 17,800, we are looking forward to close to 17,600, then 17,400, and below that, it is going to crash sharply. We are looking forward to 17,000 and 16,500 very, very soon. If not this month, then possibly by next month. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at Dow Jones. Now before we look into US 30, if you want to learn this art of trading, be a part of my 31st mentorship batch starting 20th of May. Register yourself, equip yourself with the tools, techniques, strategies, and the trade setups which we have developed with our years of experience so that you can all trade profitably and comfortably. Or else you can be part of my signals channel on Telegram where trading as per the signals you can benefit. So write an email or ping me on Telegram for any of your queries related to the services. And those who had asked me to recommend a broker, the broker link is also there in the channel and video description. Now let's have a look at Dow. See, US 30 on the 4-hour chart, finding the resistance here, it may try to show a pullback, too much of divergence from the 20-50 period moving average. 39,200 is one very strong support level, and then 39,000 levels. If these two levels are taken, consider that we are looking forward to a sharper correction in US 30. Right now, if you look at the 4-hour charts, it is still staying bullish. It is looking upwards. It is trying to trade in this channel. The top is somewhere here at 40,000. The bottom is at 39,000. Now look, its stochastic was overbought. It is trying to cool down. The MACD has hit the highs here. It is trying to convert, which can pull the prices a little down. RSI is overbought as well. Coming to day. Now look at daily charts. Moving averages crossing over here. Signs of bullishness here on the daily charts. Remember, it is still staying bullish. It is looking upwards, achieving higher highs. But look at the last candle, and that is why I have said in my daily review that it may not try to stay or stretch the Bollinger Bands much because it is already outside Bollinger Bands, and that is why we have seen it closing at the top lows of the candle. Now, in the coming week on the first trading session, if you see the price is staying below 39,400 and 39,300 levels, remember it is going to show symmetrical move which can take the prices towards 39,000 levels, and then the subsequent candles might also try to trade bearish, taking it towards 38,600, 38,500. Now 38,600 and 38,800 is one critical support zone for US 30 for the coming, and it is almost 700 to 900 points from the current levels. Yes, if it can rise strong, it can fall sharper as well. Be watchful of this. Moving average is looking upward, signs of bullishness. Second thing here, look at the flat bottom here. It has formed a flat bottom. It is forming a double bottom and it is trying to rise. So double bottom calls for it to form a double top, but I am just observant here that it is not the case that it delivers a lower highs and lower lows. So let's watch out. On the upside, 40,000 is one which it may try to achieve, such that forming the double top, it can reverse. The stochastic overbought, MACD divergent in bullish, RSI is rising. Coming to the week, on the weekly charts, after forming a reversal, taking the support from the 20 period, we have seen this rising. I have mentioned here itself that it has taken the support and it can continue to rise. Now, second observation here is this, that it is still forming a nice flag, and this could be the top of the channel from where it can try to reach. So we have to be still bit observant. If it breaks beyond 39,600 levels, then we can look forward to 39,800 and 40,000 levels. And at 40,000 levels is where you have to be little cautious. It can reverse from these levels. Stochastic rising, MACD. Look at MACD. This is crossed over at the top. This is still got the bearishness left in it. See, it is crossed over here at the higher levels. So it has scope for it to continue on the downside. I think the highs for US 30 are almost done. And if not, you have to just wait for at max, even in the worst case, it is going to stretch. That is going to be the double top levels at 40,000. And from there, a reversal has to be there. The RSI is rising. Coming to monthly, look at the monthly charts. It has already achieved the highs here, and now it can try to reverse. See, in few sessions it has erased all the losses from the previous month, and it is stayed bullish. Now it is time for it to lose or erase much of the gains from the current candle. Thus I do expect a drop in US 30 very soon, and the coming week with the data it can try to take a sharper fall and a correction. Be watchful, be careful. Stochastic overbought. MACD is divergent. MACD is bullish, and this is the only indication on the monthly charts which is suggestive of continuation of the bullish momentum. Else, I expect it to pull back. RSI rise. Considering this, in the coming week, if you see US 30 staying above 39,550, 600 levels, stay bullish. We will look forward to 39,710 as the first target, 39,800 is the next, and then we are looking forward to close to 40,000 levels as the final target. Though I do not see that happening, I do not expect that to get achieved, and thus we will look forward to a reversal. And that is why I say, if you see it is staying below 39,440 levels, 39,400 levels, stay bearish. It has to just break below 39,300, the first resistance. Below that, we will look forward to a stronger correction, which will take the prices towards 39,100, 39,000 levels as the first targets, 38,800 and 38,600 as the second support levels. Below 38,800, 600 is where the bears will take over completely. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at DAX or Germany 40 or DE40. Now see DAX on the 4-hour charts taking the resistance from 18,400. We have seen it showing a pullback. Thus, in the coming week, if you see it is staying below 18,740 and 18,700 levels, stay bearish. We will look forward to 18,600 as the first target, and then 18,400 is the next. Remember, if you look at the DAX on the 4-hour chart, see this is the bullish channel in which it is trying to trade. And once it comes out of this channel, that is, once it stays below 18,700, it is bound to give us sharper correction. First at 18,600, 500 levels or 18,600, 400 levels, and below that we may see a sharper fall. The stochastic dropping sharp. MACD has hit the highs. It is trying to converge crossover for sells. RSI is overbought. Coming to daily, on the daily charts, the prices have hit the highs, then the retracement and rise, retracement, and then this stronger rally has appeared from 18,000 to 18,850. Now it is time for it to shed some little weight, and we can look forward to a reversal. If it stays below 17,740, 18,740, we can expect a sharper reversal here, where the prices will move towards 18,500, 18,400 levels, below which a sharper correction can be expected. The stochastic overbought. MACD. Now, this is one thing on daily charts. Stronger bullish momentum is still shown, and this is still suggestive that there could be further rise as well. So, still, we should not be treating DAX as completely bearish as long as 18,400 levels are not taken. Below 18,400 is where we can say that there is going to be a sharp bearish correction towards 18,000 levels. Else, it is still not bearish. RSI back to overbought levels. Coming to weekly. Likewise, on the weekly charts, it is almost close at the top. We have to wait for it to break beyond 18,850. Beyond 18,850, what we are looking here is 19,120, 19,200 levels. So if DAX is seen trading beyond 18,850, 19,150, 19,200 is going to be an achievable level. Stochastic is rising. See, MACD has already hit the highs on the weekly charts, and chances of reversal from these levels exist strong. RSI rising. Coming to monthly, on the monthly charts, it has already breached last month's highs. It is already trading bullish here. But if you consider the swing zone here from 18,850 to 17,400, you can look 1,400 points of move. The pivot is at 18,000 levels, and thus that is the level below which it is going to reverse sharply. Now see, rise here. It is divergent from the 20 period moving average, which is sitting at around 16,000 levels. And see what has happened in the recent past, it has always tried to move towards these levels. So possibility of a reversal still exists strong. Stochastic overbought, MACD divergent in bullish, and RSI rise. So looking at this, a buying entry I will recommend is at 18,850 levels and a selling entry at 18,740. Below 18,740, 18,700 first target, 18,600 is the next, and below 18,600 is where we are looking forward to increasing bearishness. 18,400 is the level below which you can say now DAX has turned bearish. As long as 18,400 is respected, it can possibly bounce back very, very strong. So you should be cautious till then. On the upside, beyond 18,850, we can look forward to 19,000, 19,120, and 19,200 levels. If it stays beyond 19,200, remember it is not going to come back. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at UK 100. UK 100 last week again stayed bullish. It is hit 8,450 levels. Now only bearishness in the coming week is below 8,400, 8,380 levels, where we can look forward to 8,340, 8,335, the first support zone, and below that is where we can look forward to a reversal here. See, if you look at the move here, the strong bull run, and now the fall is going to be vertical. Be careful. The fall is going to be vertical and stronger. Stochastic dropping sharp. MACD is already seen the highs and it is crossing over here at the top, and this is almost overbought levels, and that is why I say the fall is going to be vertical as well. RSI also coming out of the overbought zone. Coming to the day, a stronger bull run is seen here. Signs of reversal. If it stays below 8,380, you can say now we are looking forward to 8,330, and then we are looking forward to a sharper correction here. Be watchful. Stochastic overbought, MACD bullish, and RSI overbought. Coming to weekly, on the weekly charts, we can see it is staying outside Bollinger Bands, trading bullish here, looking upwards. And see on the weekly charts, a complete reversal means it has to drop below 8,200. So, first of all, if you look at the higher lows, higher highs, 8,300 is one critical level it needs to break, and then 8,200. If these two levels are taken, consider that the drop is going to be equally sharp from the what we have seen with the rise. Everything is overbought here, and thus it requires to have a pullback. Coming to monthly, look at the monthly charts, and in the last candle I have mentioned, see the preceding candle comes with the tail and a closer at the top, and if the new candle starts the month on a bullish note, it is going to achieve to the highs. Now see, the top of this channel is still little far. We have to wait for it to break either of the levels. On the downside, the bearishness is only below 8,100 levels, below which you can expect it to trade bearish. Right now it is not showing any such signs of reversal here. So, as long as 8,200 is respected, the chances of a bullish bias or a reversal will be very, very strong. And if it achieves 8,200, possibility of a reversal will be high. So let's watch out. The stochastic, see MACD crossing over here, trading with divergence, suggestive of bullishness, and RSI is rising. So looking at this, I will recommend you to buy UK 100 at 8,440, 8,450 levels, beyond which we will look forward to 8,500 the first target, 8,600 the next targets. Remember, once it takes a direction, it can continue in this direction for a while. Though I expect that the highs are done, though I expect that there should be a pullback, but on the downside, the support levels are also equally strong at 8,100, 8,000 levels. So one thing is it can try to stay within the zone between 8,200 to 8,400. Thus, you can take a sell entry at 8,400, expect it to move towards 8,380, 8,340 levels, and then 8,300 levels, below which it can try to move towards 8,240 and 8,200 levels. And then from those levels, a recovery also can be expected. So take your positions accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch, join my signals channel. Reach out to me for your queries related to services. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Do not miss to watch the daily updates as well. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading week ahead and a profitable weekend.